What is going on, y'all? We are here for a thrilling game, this time against Kenneth for week 5 of PEBA. Hopefully it will go over very well. The team is to the right. Hopefully the screen capture is big enough to get picked up on it, but there's a Zygarde, a Mega Diancie, Gabalion, Crobat, Morpeko, Arachnid, Alolan Marowak, Celebi, Weavile, and then a Vulpix, Tropius, Suncore, and then Dynamax Persian. A pretty scary team. With the combination of Mega Diancie and Zygarde that honestly my team doesn't handle the greatest. We'll definitely have to play pretty offensively to handle things, especially Diancie, something that I'm extremely afraid of handling. So we'll see how it turns out, but regardless, I feel okay for it, at least to the extent that I can. But we'll see how it goes. We're going to just challenge him. We have a Focus Sash Nidoking, hopefully to deal with Diancie. A banded Talonflame, which is pretty exciting. A just defensive Defog Florges. A Rocky Helmet, called Ice Beam, Slack Off, Teleport, Slowbro. A Dragon Fang Dragapult. His Dragon Resists aren't the greatest. This is also a good answer to Crobat. And then our trusty Buzzwole with Drain Punch, Stone Edge, Ice Punch, Roost. I could have gone for something else. I'm actually still even wondering if I should run Iron Head, but I think this will be okay. I think, he says hi YouTube. I'm actually really worried about this Diancie in hindsight, but we'll see how we stack up to it. He does bring the Dynamax Persian. Now, we don't have our Dynamax, and it's kind of a trend in PEBA that if someone brings their Dynamax and their opponent doesn't, the person who brought their Dynamax has been kind of consistently winning to trend. There's only been a couple games in which that hasn't been the case, but we'll see how it ends up going. I'm going to say good luck, have fun. Thankfully I brought Defog because I was a little bit afraid of this Arachnid. I think the move actually is to go into Dragapult here. I don't want to waste my Nidoking this early, especially when I know I need to have it okay and ready to handle Mega Diancie. So I feel relatively confident leading with Dragapult and just firing off a U-turn right away. I think that's probably my best course of action. Part of me is a little bit wishing I actually brought Substitute on it, just so I could stall out this Dynamax Persian. But Reflect should do pretty well, given that all of these could hypothetically be physical attackers. So we'll end up seeing how it ends up going. I am going to lead the Dragapult as he leads the Diancie. So this is actually a very interesting situation for me. I could just fire off the Steel Wing right away. We're going to see if it actually kills. I built this team quite a bit ago, so it very well might not pick up the KO, and I might just need to U-turn out here, but we'll see. Stealing definitely does pick up the KO, but that's against a minus defense set. Still does, but Moonblast kills me back. I think I'm still going to go for Steel Wing, hope that I land it. And I do, and it knocks out the Diancie raw, so perfect. The one mon I was worried about gets taken down by a Steel Wing Dragapult, adding to its kill list. Now here, I think I'm actually just going to Dragon Darts this thing as well, see if it ends up, and he actually ends up being a Scarf Zygarde, which is very hype, very cool. So Scarf Zygarde, how fun is that? I guess that was actually really dumb of me. Kenneth's smart enough to not do that if he wasn't Scarf, so I probably should have just gone right into Slowbro here. I think going for, I think just killing this with Ice Beam is the play. He'll hit me because I don't think Moonblast will kill, so I actually just want to go for Ice Beam here. He'll go for the Outrage, he'll do 37, and Ice Beam should pick up the KO, I would imagine. It actually doesn't. Okay, very interesting. But he is locked in one more time, so I can just slack off again. And after that, should be in a better position. So I go for the slack off here. Perfect. And now he goes Weavile. So I think the move is always to go into Buzzwole. Not going to overthink it. Just going to go into it as he goes for the Swords Dance. That is scary. Very scary. So he could be Focus Sash. He could also be Aerial Ace. I want to make sure I take one of an Aerial Ace. The Swords Dancing there is actually very cool. Against the Weavile. He's playing a very offensive game, which I have to respect. Aerial Ace to my Buzzwole, +2, shouldn't be killing. I mean, if he's adamant, then it has a pretty strong chance to. If he's Life Orb, then it even has a better chance to. he's Adamant Life Orb, it does. If he's just Jolly, I think he'll be Jolly. It still does if he's Life Orb. So if he's Life Orb, I die here regardless, but I can't really do anything about it. So we'll go for the Drain Punch here. He goes for the Crash. Hopefully no flinch. He actually does get the flinch. That's rough. I guess Drain Punch is the play again. We'll see. No flinch, please. There we go. Perfect. So he does have the Sash, but with this recovery, I should be able to take... ooh, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. We'll see. I should be able to Drain Punch here. I guess it'll give me a little bit extra recovery. It does, and I get my defense boost. I definitely need to make this a... Oh, man. I did it by accident. Shit. I guess it doesn't matter. A physical attacking boost would have been great there. But actually, yeah, I don't think it makes a difference at all. So, actually, truthfully, it might be a little bit better for me. Yeah, he'll just kill me here, which I am more than fine with. Buzzwool's never died in this league, which is tragic. But I think this might have to be the first time. I'm not going to let anything else go down. As he goes for Hyper Voice. So very cool and very scary. But I actually think if he's going for Hyper Voice here, you know, I mean, I think Florges will always be the play at this point in time. Because if he's special, that sort of tells me that there's a pretty good chance that he is Nasty Plot or something. He was an Araquanid, so pretty good play on his part, but I'm actually just going to go into Slowbro here. If he ends up going for the freaking Sticky Web, that doesn't actually bother me that much. He goes for the Liquidation. So he'll take some Rocky Helmet chip here. We'll actually be able to... And he could go for Leech Life, but Teleport's definitely just the play because it allows me to get off a banded Brave Bird, which is great. Guaranteed pick up a kill here. Fantastic. Now at this point, I'm not sure. I am not sure. He actually goes Marowak, so... what do I want to do? I think I just want to go for the Banded Brave Bird. I hope that's not a throw. What are the odds that it is? If I go into Nidoking, I mean, he's obviously not going to Bone Ring here. Do I kill with Earthquake? Nidoking, Apollos. Earthquake has a chance to kill. But am I going to need it for the Persian? I think I'm going to need Talonflame a little bit more for the Persian. So I take any one hit with Nidoking. So you guys for Retaliate. That's fire. I love that. Okay, well, we'll get to go for an Earthquake here. So he actually goes into the Persian. I think that should actually lock the game for me. I want to say. But, you know, maybe I'm speaking a little bit too soon. I want to keep this around in case I need it for the Marowak. I think I'm actually going to let Slowbro go. I think I'll go into Florges. So he'll go for the he doesn't go for the Dynamax. He goes for the Hyper Voice. We can we can just raw Moonblast here. Should take any hit, like I said. You could go back to the Marowak, but at this point it just means we're getting chip on it, which is perfect. I think this will be a 3-0 in my favor, based on how this is going back and forth. But I think I will have to sacrifice at least one more thing to get Banded Talonflame. It's free switching. Oh man, it gives me just such great like Gen 6 vibes. I love it. He'll go for Max Lightning here. Okay, so we'll get the kill there. And I actually just think I'm going to want to choose to get damage with Moonblast. If he's Flame Charge or something, that could be a problem. We get 26 off here. He just goes for retaliate. I love this. Let's see. Does Banded Talonflame pick up this KO? I just want to see, because I kind of do want to give Talonflame the kill. Marowak, Alola, offensive. It actually doesn't, tragically enough. So we'll give it to Nidoking then. Go for the Earthquake here. And win this game, fingers crossed, unless there's something crazy. All right, cool. GG. That was really fun. Retaliate. Marowak is so hype. I love it. All right. That is the game against Kenneth. It means we are now 5-0 in PEBA. There's only one person, Elliot, who's also 5-0, which is fantastic. Chikal just lost his game this week, so we'll see how it ends up going. All right, thanks for watching. Very fun offensive game against Kenneth. Thanks for the game, and I will see you all next time.